A train Reactor spinning fire. The NFT analyzer.
Okay, good morning. Casual 4 a.m. live stream. 4 a.m. It's funny enough. Hey, let me kill that music already. Hang on. It's funny. I'm like early and I'm late at the same time. I wanted to get started like 25 minutes ago, but here we are doing this damn thing. I got to be a little quiet. Kids are sleeping still. If you didn't catch yesterday, got some stuff going on today, so I'm going to be away all day. Not going to do the afternoon show either. But you guys know I'm not going to not do this show. This stream happens 7 days a week, going on 19 months. We're not missing it. So here we are, 4 a.m. doing the stream. Today's probably going to be a little casual too, right? Like it's always casual enough. But we go through topics. We've got our format, right? Today a little different. We'll stick to that, but it might be more like the weekend stream, and we just kind of gonna casually chat through some stuff here. Oh, I can't believe some of you guys are actually still like actually joining this early. Katz is here. Katz is already over on Abstract. Is that this morning? Am I looking at a comment from yesterday? No, dude, you're actually here this morning. You're an hour ahead of me though. But anyway, GM guys. More crazy developments with Libra and Hayden Davis specifically, and more developments with Dave Portnoy in a absolutely epic crime spree, and crime is legal. It's getting crazy out there. And look, we've been saying for weeks, we need to adjust to the rules of the game. Darn, I'm noticing on Abstract, I put up the chain reactor screen, which fucks with the thumbnail. Dude, I almost want to stop the stream and restart it. Should I do that? You know what, Cats? I'm going to stop the stream and restart it on Abstract, just so it does a fresh thumbnail here. I think that works. All right, give me a second over there. Sorry, guys. I told you, casual stream this morning. We have to adjust to what's going on out there. They don't need to play by our stupid rules. All right, let me restart this now. Okay, sorry, it's so stupid, but thumbnail matters. The thumbnail matters a lot. All right. Okay, should be back up. You shouldn't have even noticed anything other than maybe video goes out for a minute. Actually, we could do the intro proper. We can do that at the very least. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe here to SlamX Official over on YouTube, especially if you miss the live streams. You can catch up on it right over here. I need some feedback from you guys at some point, too. Feedback about clips that I've been uploading. Thank you to Anthony, who's been awesome with that. I take clips from the show, or I should say Anthony does, and upload them directly to this channel in these playlists, Chain Reactor clips, Swarm Report clips. Do you find that annoying that you get a notification that there's new video and it's something, if you've caught the live stream, you've already seen? Or is that totally fine? You know what I mean? Luke, dude, super cool, by the way. Super cool. Good morning. Great to see you, man. By the way, we got a little art comment today, too. Also, Masquerade is happening. It's just cool stuff. Luke is like my art bro. Oh, hang on. We got, yeah, all right. I'm looking at comments over on YouTube as well. Okay. Anyway, feedback about clips would be awesome. I'm really curious about it. I feel like it needs to be a whole separate channel. Even each of the show needs its own separate like YouTube account. But regardless, chopping up stuff, shorts, ramping that up, have a whole bunch of stuff coming. It just might need to be a separate channel. But anyway, subscribe, catch all these shows, follow the Swarm_AI, flagship AI agent. I think it's very obvious tokens coming very soon, and you get those tokens if you farm Bull. So a lot of you guys are getting Swarm tokens, but announcements as far as what the Swarm is going to do and who the partners are with this and where it's launching, that's coming very, very, very soon. And it's all, to get a little spoilery, it's all the right names and people you want to see. It's really, really exciting stuff who we're working with on the Swarm. So details coming about that really soon. Follow us at SlamAI_XYZ. By us, we're a launch contributor or a contributor to the Slam ecosystem, along with multiple others, including Tradeport and Animoca and All Domains. A few others as well, many others as well. So spicy things coming in the Slam ecosystem. Agent Launchpad, Slam Chain, putting data on chain. Exciting stuff there. And lastly, Crypto Slam IO. Some of you guys already know this, but a big guest coming up on Thursday. First guest on the Swarm Report. First guest regarding AI. Randy doesn't count. Randy gets to be my co-host sometimes. But our first guest is coming up, and it's a big one, guys. It's Kindred AI. I want you to see in this clip, these guys got some serious IP. These guys have put out Teletubby NFTs, and they also have Axie, an Axie partnership. They're dealing with AI agentic IP. And again, I want you to look at some of the characters that are over here that I think they're partnering with. Bored Apes, here's Teletubbies. I don't know what the cat is. I don't know what the bunny is. I don't know if that's like Sheeb. I'm not sure. Here's an Axie. Here's Pudgy Penguins. So I've gone through like they got an awesome deck. Again, these guys are really, really well connected. I think this is going to be a spicy project. In the NVIDIA Inception program, so basically in an incubator program, we'll have some whitelist to give away, guys. Also, if you guys can help with this too, just for some ideas. But I want to get at least one of those whitelists. I'll have a couple to give away, 2 or 3. I want to give away one that's just for people who watch the show, and I don't know how to do that, right? I don't know how I can do a whitelist giveaway that's just for you guys. I'm not sure. Maybe it's in the Crypto Slam Discord, but I'm not sure if I'll have time to get a bot set up. So I don't know. If you guys have ideas on how I can do a giveaway that's just for you guys watching, I'm all ears. Otherwise, it's going to be a retweet, right? Retweet, and we'll do a picker. But I'd love to at least get one of those spots that's only for you guys. So I'm going to think of that today. And if we can get it in time, great. Otherwise, just stay tuned for an awesome interview with these dudes. Really excited about them. By the way, they got a Spaces today, this morning. So you can start hearing about what it is they're doing, but very, very serious project. 1,000 edition NFT collection coming to Abstract. Again, we'll have a couple spots to give away. Really excited to get those to you guys. Big news yesterday, guys. And I'm kicking off with it because I think it's going to be a very enlightening thing that happens. Guys, the dog rune, Dog Go to the Moon, moving to Solana today. Today, that's happening. 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're talking about 5 hours, 4 hours, 4.5 hours from now. It's not moving permanently. There's going to be a bridge to go from Bitcoin to Solana. But once on Solana, man, do the floodgates open? Does Dog live up to some of its potential? Look, nothing's getting to $1 billion market cap right now. I can't imagine. And what I'm really watching for, if the narrative about Dog is, the premium premier Bitcoin meme coin, does it lose some of that narrative? Does it lose some of that edge, that specialness when it's on Solana? And I don't know. Does Solana taint it and drag it down, or does it have all that same, specialness? Is it just as special over on Solana? I don't know, but I'm really excited to see. And tell you what, let's hop over to Magic Eden. Dead, good morning, man. I want to check Magic Eden because I want to see what runes look like with that news. Because look, and I told my buddy Confusion this yesterday, if Dog does well, you better fucking believe that something like Gizmo is going to cook. At a 5 mil or so market cap, you better believe those small market cap runes are going to absolutely send. Here's Gizmo, 4.5 mil. Dog up 10%, over 300 mil now. I don't know. I'll tell you what, my thoughts. I don't think that this goes to Solana and all of a sudden becomes a 5, 6, 700 mil market cap. I don't see it. With what's going on in Solana right now, I don't see it. Homer, good morning, brother. Good to see you, man. What a gangster. I see you picking up those followers too, by the way, grinding out there. Keep at it, dude. It's a grind. You're doing exactly what you do to grow the following, though. Like super active. It is literally just like a activity game. Like the guys who pick up tons of followers, they do probably 200-300 replies a day, and they're probably tweeting anywhere like 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 times a day just on their own account plus retweets. You know what I mean? So keep that up. That's the key to picking up those followers. And by the way, and when you lose followers too, which you will always do, like every day, right? It's often like bots, right? It could be normies too, like just normal people too, but it's often like bots, and they're still everywhere. So just so you know, yeah, you know it, you get it. Yeah, you're gonna do great. Anyway, keeping our eye on Dog. If it does well on Solana, bullish for all these runes, because that just means when runes get on Hyperliquid and when runes get on Slingshot and these other platforms, it means all people are looking for is more liquidity. But now you're competing with good Solana memes. There are some good Solana memes. So your meme has to be good, and I'm sorry, I still think Gizmo. Billy's good too, but Pups, Gizmo, probably Magic Internet Money, but like you gotta be a good meme, and my favorite meme almost on any chain here is Gizmo. So keep your eyes on this stuff. I definitely am. It's a big deal. We'll see. Okay, a lot of crime going on out there, guys. Dave Portnoy. I look, I like the guy a lot. I think he's entertaining. I think he's a good dude, I think. But also, like I go by the Spidey sense stuff. I don't know. He's doing some scammy stuff here, for sure. And like I said, those guys don't need to come in here and adjust to our game. It's the other way around. And man, the rules are really clear now. Everything is a lie. I mean this. Everything is a lie. These guys are going to dump on your head whenever. Don't trust their words. I don't know if I trust this post because there's a lot of bullshit from Wizard of Soho, but saying he talked to a top crypto lawyer and nobody's getting jail time for this stuff. Nobody. Like, there's no rules with this stuff right now. Everything is safe, meaning Dave Portnoy can launch a token called Greed, tell you he's not going to sell it anytime soon, and then sell it. And that's exactly what he's doing. So Dave launched a token called Greed yesterday and did exactly what I said. Put it out there, said, hey, don't put in any money you're not willing to lose. These can go to zero, blah, blah, blah. Gives his disclaimer. Said, I'm not selling it anytime soon, right? And 45 minutes later, he sold the token. Let's pull it up. These are the rules now. These are the rules now. There are no rules. I'm in a mental pretzel. Yeah, dude, you know what? Yes. I feel the exact same, man. And then he launched Greed 2, yes. Yep, I don't know how to feel about it because I don't like that. I don't like misleading people. And that's what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. He's playing a game. Again, he's playing this game, but he's got his own rules. It's make money however you can. That is the rule of the game. It is. That's the rule of the game. Make money however you can. Dave's coming in and doing it. And we're the dummies who are playing the game and losing because we're playing by our rules, and our rules don't matter. Here's Greed. Here's Greed. Launch, dump. Let's see how quickly that happened. In an hour. Here you go. In an hour. Absolutely dumps. And at some point, can we please just stop playing this stuff? There was an awesome, Andrew Tate. You remember the Thread guy Andrew Tate interview. And in that interview, this is making the rounds again. Tate made some really good points, how ridiculous we are, that we know we're getting scammed, and our thought process is, well, we can beat the scammers, right? Like, I know it's a scam, but I still can beat it. I can get in and get out. I've said that on the show even myself. I said you can make money on scams. You just got to get in and get out before them. Boy, it's like Russian roulette, isn't it? Hey, you don't know when they're dumping, but make no mistake, they're dumping. Dave did exactly that. How high did this token get? Did this get to, let's say, a 30, maybe almost a 40 mil market cap, if I'm reading that right? And right now at like 3 mil. Now, Dave is taking the money from Greed, and I think from Greed too, and he's putting it over in Jailstool. So he still has some principles. He's still doing one of the things he said, which he's pushing Jailstool. And the goal with Jailstool is getting that token to a Billy, you know? That said, I don't know if he'll ever get there with these kind of shenanigans. Like, he's only alienating people, right? He's not winning people over. In fact, if you picture, you guys see that chart where you have any launch, you have the first launch, and then you have the copycat, and every single one, it's like lower, lower, lower until, like, it just doesn't work. He's on that trajectory here, right? He's on that trajectory where people are going to stop playing Dave coins. The next time he comes out and says, okay, this one's the real deal and I'm not selling this, right? Who's going to buy it? Because now we know over and over he is selling. And these guys aren't going to get in trouble. Do I think they should? I don't even know. I'm with you. I'm with you, Homer. This mental pretzel, I don't even know. If you're playing one of his coins, get out within 30 minutes. Yeah, you better get in early and then get right out. So it might make sense to copy his wallets, by the way. Like, maybe it's still early enough to copy trade him, and when he buys something, you buy right then, and get the fuck out in 15, 20, 30 minutes. It's not the game that it used to be. Again, the rules changed. We need to adjust. Stop trying to force these guys to play our rules. Why would they? Our rules haven't worked. Have they? Other than dumb luck and on a long enough timeline. Maybe. The Murad thesis. Anyway, there's Murad foot out there too. We'll touch on that. Here's Dave. I keep hearing how meme coins were dead. I'm able to turn 2K into just about 1 million in 15 minutes if I felt like. Doesn't feel dead, right? And I'm with him here. What's up, NFOG? Yeah, early bird special. Yeah, I can't do it at the normal time today, so just live extra early. And no afternoon show today, too. But he's right. Memes aren't... Actually, we need to check the meme coin market cap. We'll do that on CoinGecko coming up here. But memes aren't dead. They're never going to die. If there's this big old pullback, which there is, it's to be expected after Libra, but these will never die. They won't. Greed is like the biggest, most important secret ingredient here. It will never die. In fact, I'll tell you this. I'm still shocked at how well this stuff is doing, considering what's going on out there. It is shocking. It is. Here you go. In 2 weeks, Bold, by the way, putting out great content lately, like more commentary stuff. And he's been doing it for a while, but more. And it's great. In 2 weeks, Portnoy, 15 pump and dumps, gets insider info on Libra, gets sent millions in that Libra token for free, loses 5 mil on that token, gets refunded 5 mil, and then launches his own token. Those pump and dumps, by the way, he bought those. And then he promotes them, and then he dumps them. This is his, well, actually, I was going to say his first token he launched. Turns out there's another token he actually launched from a side wallet. So this is not Dave's first token that he's launched here. And, God, guys, back in the day, we'd call this crime, and now, no. It sounds like it's not. If that Wizard of Soho post is real, nobody's getting in trouble for this stuff at all. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on here. But, again, personal responsibility. Assume this all goes to zero, and assume it goes to zero in minutes. And it means we got to step up our due diligence and research, getting the quality stuff. Hey, thank you over on Abstract. Appreciate that, man. All right, let's look at the macro market here, getting a feel for where we're at. All in all, decent, considering we have this Black Swan event building up over on Solana. Black Swan for Solana. It does not seem to spread to the rest of the market here. Yo, thank you again, man. Bitcoin over 96K, ETH over 2,700, Solana 171 bucks. Maybe finding some stability there. I don't know. There's just more and more that keeps coming out about Libra. This Hayden guy's a monster, by the way. ETFs, 60 mil in outflows yesterday. That's the Bitcoin ETFs. And on the ETH side, 4.6 mil in inflows. Blah, big old nothing burger there. But this is not a nothing burger. This is the stuff that I hope people really pay attention to. This is what matters. This is why I can't not be bullish about this space here. Schwab creates a new executive position, head of digital assets. Guys, the amount of money coming here, it's hard to even quantify what that's going to be. And it's why I remain so bullish on this space. Now, I am starting to consider, what if, okay, we've already talked about traditional cycles being over, and it might be. Traditional cycles might be over. Here's the thing. What if this cycle's already over? What if this bull market is already over? It's not, but what if? And what if what we're feeling out right now, which is still a liquid market and still an active market, what if this is the new normal? What if this is kind of where the market settles? Homer, I got to send you that Pengu, by the way. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Got some shit going on. I will send you that one Pengu. By the way, I need your Solana address because mine is not bridged over to Abstract. I think I asked for your Abstract wallet. Wrong one. Need your Sol wallet. Dave's worth 120 mil. Bought Barstool for $1. Yeah, exactly. Guys, guy is incredible. Justin Casey, good morning, brother. This is such a big deal. These guys are coming in, and they're coming in full fucking throttle. And when they come in, if right now is the new norm, as in, again, always liquid market, meme coins always bubbling up and doing something, then when this materializes as in more money's coming in, more game plans are executed at the level that these guys are playing at, that's when we get those super hypey cycles. But yeah, what if, let's pull up Bitcoin. What if this is basically like our new floor, as in where we maintain in stretches like that, when we get like basically consolidation, what if it's basically where we're at now? And maybe those 4-year cycles are done. It could be. It really could be. DM that to me, Homer. I can't copy right from the chat here. It's just something I'm thinking about. Again, I'm always readjusting my thoughts, my plan, my thesis for where we're at. And right, I continue to believe we see the next leg of the golden bull market here, the banana zone, right? But also, what if we just keep getting mixed news and bad news and nothing on the strategic reserve front for a while? It's like, well, what is that? Where do we go? And I don't think we fall far. I think there's too many like TradFi investors who come in and buy up cheap Bitcoin. I don't think we fall, but we just are at this level. We just chop. We just maintained here for months and months and months. And I don't know if we ever see a true bear market again. I don't know. That doesn't sound right saying it, but I don't know. It is different now. Some good news here in the States, and this is all policy related. It's really, I mean, again, what's coming is going to be wild. But Howard Lutnick, confirmed as the Secretary of Commerce, very pro-Bitcoin. Getting all the right people in the right places, man. The setup here is something. Damn, I didn't tweet out the show. Hang on. Totally forgot. All right, Hayden time, man. Oh, shit. I don't know. Let's do a little breaking news. Oh, shit. This is awesome. Breaking news, guys. The Kaito token. Kaito TGE is tomorrow. Dude, incredible. We're gonna, man. We bookmark this bad boy. 12 p.m. UTC, which is what? Let me see what that is. Local time. That's huge. 12 p.m. UTC. 6 a.m. Okay, 6 a.m. for me. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. Dude, I was listening to some Art Bell last night. I go to bed a lot listening to Art Bell. And like, I keep want to push, I want to push this show in that direction, which sounds weird, right? But like, hear me out. He's like a storyteller. And throughout his show, he'll talk, and then he'll as he's heading into a next segment or commercial break, he'll always have music that comes in, right? And he'll speak over it, and it's the transition. I'm gonna get that stuff cooking. Like, open up with 30 seconds of just like a quick summary of what's going on, and then you like kind of fade her up with music that comes in, and then it goes to like a little intro video, and then come back on the other side with breaking into some of the news or market or whatever, and then another song that comes in when we transition from market news to like top story, right? Like all the production and stuff. Dude, like I like those kind of old like radio shows, AM show, like this, because this isn't a normal show, right? It's not. This is not like a polished 1 hour show. It's like some of my favorite streamers do this. They have like an hour or 2 hours, and they just weave in and out of topics, and that's what I like. So anyway, going to ramp that stuff up. Anyway, Kaito TGE tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern time. Really, really curious what this stuff is going to sell for. Like, what's a Kaito worth? What's a Yap worth? They're not the same. I don't think they're the same. InfoFi. Oh, God, please no. Please no new, like, fake sectors. But I wonder if we're going to find out maybe today, Yap equals how many Kaito, and then people really starting to dive into price predictions. And those predictions, they'll be sort of accurate. Like, people are valuing Kaito as a platform pretty high. I'm talking over $1 billion. So we should see some interesting predictions here. Oh my goodness, I forgot. AI XPT, let's check. I know I'm kind of all over the place here, but AI XPT I think might be the #1 Kaito earner. And so now all of a sudden you got this agent that trades autonomously that's going to get guys, maybe $1 million. Okay, AI XPT is not #1. Mert, Vitalik, Ansem. Okay, interesting. Yeah, AI XPT, maybe around 10-ish. Some of these guys going to get like hundreds of thousands. Maybe Mert sees like a 7-figure payday. Interesting. Dude, my yaps are climbing. I know Snapshot's already done, but I picked up another 2 yaps in the past 24 hours. I wish I stepped on the gas way earlier. Really, really, I regret that a bit. What's up, Cosmos? Good morning, man. How did AI XPT break your heart? What did he do to you, man? Dude, talk radio is the best. I like Coast to Coast AM is like my favorite thing ever. It's like comforting, right? So like I'm telling you, like not every night now, but I had a phase even where every night it's Coast to Coast AM, and now it's just whenever. It's like last night, yeah. It's the best. Art Bell's the best. All right, we'll check out on that. I'm going to definitely look for more price predictions with Kaito, but love it. Okay, on to Hayden Davis from Kelsier, market maker, scammer extraordinaire. Yeah, more shit. More DMs leaked. This guy's a scumbag, man. Oh, tried to buy it, never got the coin. Wow. Oh, how the hell did that work? I wonder why you wouldn't get it. That's weird. That's super weird. Another DM leak, though. This guy's a scumbag. All right, so this guy. All right. Can we also have Malay tweet meet in person to do that? And do promo. And this is Hayden saying this. I control that. And you see, he drops the N bomb. He thinks he controls him, by the way, which is crazy. But saying he sends money to Milei's, is it Milei or Mealy? Milei. It's Milei. To Malay's sister. He's saying he sends money to his sister. Which, why? What the fuck is going on here? This is the shadiest shit. And by the way, so much more is coming out with all of this. The insider trading and this scumbag, and it's not good. It's not good at all. But he's a scumbag. And again, the insider info, wherever this comes from, just assume that a lot of people knew about this early, as we knew. But insider info, Argentina president launching today came from a congresswoman. We should not have this info. Dude, it's such a big problem. And I know the space is still dissecting this and feeling what it impacts. Oh, dude, and it's funny. He's been great exposing this stuff. But all this stuff is just out there in the open. These guys don't care. Nobody's getting in trouble for anything here. For nothing. And this is something, we actually looked at this earlier. This is just to show what we're up against. It's crazy. Do you guys remember a few weeks back, Wintermute? Their CEO put out a big, long tweet explaining what they do. This was following Marty Party, all these breakdowns about Wintermute, saying that he was actually accusing like Binance of trading against us, trading against traders. So he'd point out these big transactions from like Binance to Wintermute, who is also a market maker, right? Like Kelsier, market maker. Wintermute's, I think, the biggest market maker out there. Again, market maker is responsible for keeping a token or an NFT project, just keeping markets liquid. And kind of manipulating it too, usually, keeping prices within a certain range And very much like the story with Hayden, it's like, hey, if the price dips, we're going to buy. Here's the level we're going to buy it. Here's where we're going to support it. We'll never let the token fall below whatever price. Very, very artificial and manipulated. Wintermute, though, the biggest one that does that. And that's not me saying they're shady. It's just, it is what it is. But their CEO came out and laid out what they do because people were curious after the Marty Party stuff. And Beanie's showing him saying here, we're very much interested not just in extracting as much as possible. And Beanie highlighting that, extracting, just like Hayden said we're max extracting, right? Wintermute, exact same thing. They're not here to be friends with us, very much like Dave Portnoy. These guys are not here to be our buddies and to make us money. They're here to make themselves money as much as they can, as easy as they can, by whatever means necessary. And I assume with Wintermute, it's as legally as possible. And I think they are mostly kosher. I'm just assuming. But these guys are dealing in the billions, like the many, many billions of dollars. Now, Wintermute CEO comes back to Beanie's post, says, amazing how bad English comprehension is for some crypto people. I literally said we're not interested in max extraction. It's not what he said. It's not what he said at all. He literally said not just extracting as much as possible, but also continuing to evolve and grow the space, right? But he definitely said extracting as much as possible. Maybe he didn't mean that. And if so, that's cool. I would love to believe that that's true, that their goal, their objective isn't mass extraction. I don't know if I'd buy it. Oh, dude, you know what? Forgot all about that. March Madness coming up. Portnoy yeah, dude, he'll launch some basketball themed tokens, right? For sure. Fuck, I still didn't tweet. Hang on. I got sidetracked by the Kaito thing. Hang on, let me retweet. While I'm tweeting, here's a little comment from B-Check on Kaito. Tokenomics before the claim. They called it an info fi layer. I really like it, man. I think Kaito is going to be special, like Hyperliquid kind of special. Like really, I think this is a major. There's probably a play here. You know, even if you're not getting an airdrop or a claim, there's probably a play in Kaito. Okay, shut up, Hudah. Tweet the fucking show. Sorry, one sec. Hang on. Let's need some noise while it's going on. Actually, no, fuck that. We need some Beanie. The Beanie fan club is in session. I love Beanie. Dude, he'll never come on this show. I ask him all the time, and he just never will do it. Maybe one day, man. I like, dude, I've always liked Beanie, right? You guys know, if you guys who've been my friend for years in the space, always been a Beanie fan. Right, Homer? Always been a Beanie fan. Always thought, also, like some of these guys probably crosses the line sometimes on certain trades and whatever, right? For sure. I think all these guys do that. But I've always liked Beanie. I always thought he's like at least trying to help and put people on to good shit. Big fan. Big fucking fan of Beanie Max. Anyway, Wintermute also extracting. All of them looking to extract. Everybody here, guys, going to every trade, going to everything, assuming that whatever you get, that someone's trying to take your money. Everything. It doesn't matter. Every NFT you buy, every project you get into, every single one, their goal is take your money. Some of them on top of that say, man, I'd love to give you something that's worth that money. And if we can drive value your way in the process too, over the next months, years, whatever, great. But number one, the goal is make money. When these ideas form for anything, the goal is making money. How much can we charge? How many people would buy this, right? It's always making money. Always take your money. Approach everything with that in mind. And then when you're starting to talk markets, it's not just the main project that is trying to take your money or did. It's now every other trader out there also trying to take your money. We are trying to take each other's money. We are, not directly. I don't want to take Homer's money. But we both trade the same coin. We're both looking to win. We're trying to take each other's money. Just frame things that way because it's exactly what this stuff is. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I love this guy. Everything in life, you versus you. For real. Your rules is what it should be. You make the rules. You play your game. You just analyze the other games out there and figure out how to implement your game plan inside of their game. That's it. More meme coin drama. This one, caught it yesterday. Instantly knew it was fake. Instantly. This started making the rounds. I first saw it on a reply to a Kook Capital post. But TLDR, someone is spreading a rumor that Murad sold his SPX, but he didn't sell his SPX the way you normally would. He actually sold his wallets, and he sold them to Galaxy. Which, if that's true, man, holy shit, SPX would be done. But tweeting out some, to some people, like official-looking documents, which just emails. And for me, I'm going to zoom in on this one. For me, the second I saw him, I knew it was bullshit. Yeah, we're not going to zoom in far enough on this, but hopefully you get the idea. The second I saw him, like, this is fake. It's fake. It just screams fake. And I couldn't even tell you exactly why other than it looked too easy to reproduce. And if they're giving this as proof, as in, here's a copy of an email, and here's our badge. The badge looks like shit. The badge looks fake. It looks so fake right out of the bat. There's no way this is real. There's no part of me that believed this even for a second. So I took the tweet and I dropped it in the SPX group chat. We had the Murad there, all these guys. And I'm like, just, there's some FUD that's kind of starting to pick up some traction. So just putting on the radar. Because if he gets big enough, Murad will address it. But it was to me, so obviously fake. So I don't think he's even had to address it. But luckily, guys, we actually got confirmation. We got confirmation from, I think, the CEO of Galaxy. Is that right here? Head of research. There we go. Oh, dude. Kook even pushed the story, too. Damn. Yeah, Kook caught this from the reply in his DM, or in his tweet. Totally unrelated tweet. Kook caught it, tweeted it himself. Here is head of research at Galaxy. I've seen the photos being shared. They're forgeries. ID badge isn't ours. Email groups aren't real. None of this is real. None of it's real. It's all bullshit. Guys, everything's fake. What's up, Benny? What's up, man? Yeah, guys, way early today, right? Oh, by the way, live on Abstract 2. Always got to drop that link. Yeah, guys, I can't. I'm out all day today. Got some stuff going on, so not missing the show. Started streaming it at 4 a.m. my time, 4:20. Fitting, perfect. Actually, fucking perfect. No afternoon show today too. No chain. No Swarm report today. Back tomorrow. Normal time for Chain Reactor. Swarm report tomorrow. Swarm report with a special guest, Kindred AI. I'm gonna pull up their deck real quick too, because they're fucking great. Like, these guys look great. I'm gonna hit them with some hard questions though, just so you know. Here, I gotta show you this. NVIDIA Inception Partner. Great deck. Hang on, let me get some audio. The brands they partner with though, this should do well, guys. Like, this should do well. Again, it's like, fuck, what did I just do? Okay, they dropped a Teletubbies NFT. Warner Brothers, they partnered with Axie Infinity. Like, these NFTs might do okay. I'm going to tell you, though, I'm going to hit them with a hard question. I think hard. Actually, they should be asked this. They were around last cycle, and they launched Teletubby NFTs, right, on Tezos. Are we just running back the same game plan from last cycle? You know what I mean? Like, Chicago. No, I think I'm an hour behind you, Homer. I think. Right now it's 5 a.m. I think I'm behind you by an hour, I think. I'm going to ask him, are we about to see NFT projects, especially the brands, right? Remember we saw like Hello Kitty and all this stuff come in? Are we about to see everybody just do the exact same stuff again in AI? Like, what makes it different now that we're just slapping AI on the project? Because it feels like we're just launching more NFTs and saying they're AI related, which they are. And so then the question is it AI that we needed to actually make this stuff work? You know, for companions and stuff like that. You know, I don't know. But my gut feeling, guys, is it's an exact repeat of 2021. If we're launching here, and I'm curious, but if we're launching avatars that aren't just a PFP, but they're alive, right? You've got like a terminal and you can chat with them. And actually, these even look cool. I'll show you that, dude, this actually looks cool. You actually will like maybe interact with them via augmented reality. Is that what makes these things really like live up to their potential? And that might be it. It might just be that like what they tried to do last cycle was legit and the motives were all good and whatever. But it just, you know, like they weren't alive enough. You couldn't use them enough. There wasn't enough utility for those things to matter. But that might change now. So they're going to launch these Kindred AI agents, Bored Ape agents. It looks like Bored Ape agents. Maybe not officially with Yuga Labs, but maybe with some ape holders like leasing out their IP. But looks like they got a Pudgy partnership too, man. Genesis closed beta, I think, is what's launching here. These NFTs that are dropping. Again, we'll have a couple spots, a couple whitelists to give away. D-Yank, thank you, man. Good morning. They're launching a kin token. That's pretty awesome. Dude, pretty awesome. And then Agentic XR, that's next year, but augmented reality stuff. Again, my question will be, okay, you launched Teletubbies last cycle, but what's so different this time around? What's going to give this legs in a way it didn't have last time? They got some talent here, guys. Former Apple employees, former Disney, right? Doesn't this feel, though, like we're running back last cycle? To a degree, it does. And so these are the questions I want to ask. That stuff didn't live beyond last cycle in NFTs. What makes it live this time? But check this out. We got a Bored Ape. What is this dude right here? Is that an alien friend? I don't know what this guy is. Here's Warner Brothers, the rabbit. Hello Kitty's right here. I can't tell what this one is. Pudgy Penguin. There's the Teletubby. Some of these I can't tell what they are. But they got the partnerships, guys. Those NFTs might do well. Or whatever we're minting. If they're not NFTs, you know, I think it is an NFT that is an agent. I'm really curious about this stuff. And I told you guys, the Spidey sense is tingling hard about Overpass, right? Pudgy Penguin's IP licensing platform. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to be pretty direct with him. Is there involvement here? Is there, because they're launching on Abstract, by the way, is there anything going on behind the scenes with Overpass coming over to Abstract? And does all this tie together? Kindred, Overpass, Abstract. Is this all part of a bigger thing? And I feel like it might be. So stuff I'm going to ask him tomorrow. I'm really excited for that chat. I really am. I at the very least, I think this is one of the biggest mints we've seen on Abstract to date. And it might be the biggest. Because those partnerships, because it's AI. And maybe this lines up with AI actually starting to boom again. Right? So excited for this. Again, guys, I got to find a way to do at least one of those spots, the whitelist spots, just for you guys watching the show. I don't know how to do that. This is where it's a problem that I never got a Discord. We got the Crypto Slam Discord. I don't know if I got time to set up like a giveaway bot there, though. Maybe hang on, let me peek. Maybe I do. Let me look here. I feel like I've done a giveaway there. No, maybe, no. Nope. If we did, it's the bot's not there anymore. Darn, guys, I don't know, man. If anybody has ideas how I can do a giveaway that's just for people that watch the show, please, please, please give me some ideas here. So I think there's two spots. I'll do one as the retweet out on X. The second one, I just want you guys to be able to enter somehow. And if it doesn't work out for this one, it's something going forward we got to figure out. Because we're going to get a ton of whitelists, by the way, in NFT season. Tons. Like really, really good whitelists. We'll get them. But I want to make sure you guys are rewarded. Guys, if it means actually I have to mint an NFT, if it means that, and then you got to own the NFT, and then there's a picker based on that, we token gate it. I don't know, but we got to do something because I know we're going to get really good whitelists. Pick a number 1 to 100. Maybe we can do that. So I might need somebody to help me then keep track of stuff. That might not be a bad idea because this isn't like a huge show. Although I will tell you, tomorrow there's going to be a lot of eyes on that show. It's going to get a push from a really good group. Good guy who helped set this up, and I'll shout him out a different time, but want to put a focus on him and his group. They're awesome guys. But maybe it's that I save that spot and I give it away in another show. Like maybe not in tomorrow's episode, but I give it away on Chain Reactor when it's just like our core audience watching. Anyway, you get the point. I want to find a way to reward you guys. And I'm open to doing an NFT, right? Something that we can gate. So we'll see there. Anyway, moving on from the Murad SPX story, which again is bullshit. It's not real. Becker. Alex Becker's been talking about launching a meme coin for a bit now, right? And he is launching this coin. And dude, I'm excited because in the same way that I think the pain token could be timed perfectly, this market being dog shit, right? It's a perfect token to come out right here, right now. And it is coming really soon. But Becker's saying he's going to try to launch this, I think, at the lowest point we can get. There it is. Releasing my KOL meme coin at the peak despair, rage, and controversy. You know, something like this is exactly what we need. Something that's pure memes, pure vibes, pure what, you know what I mean? And then done transparently, and that's what he's going to do. Like, I trust this guy. Raul, good morning, man. Cats. Well, Cats, you know what? So for something like that, I don't think it'd even be a paid thing. But if it were, you would just get one. See, like, that's the beauty of NFTs. I have an old NFT collection on Tezos. It was just for fun. And I sold it for 1 Tez. I don't even remember. Maybe 5 Tez, whatever it was. It was just like an experiment. Do it, and then, the best part of NFTs is from now till forever, you can use it for something. And so the way I look at that, Cats, is anything I do, then that Mega GM NFT should get the next thing. Or an opportunity. So you having those as the number one holder of the Mega GM, you would get whatever the next thing is. That's how it should work in this space. Reward like early supporters, which is Cats. So, yeah, that I hope is worth the while. And again, it's not a big deal. It's just getting access to whitelist raffles, but something, right? And then as we build this thing over the years, hopefully those opportunities are just bigger, better, and it makes that kind of stuff really, really, really rewarding. But yeah, that's where my head's at. Yeah, that was never going to be, again, this is all small potatoes, but it was never going to be just a thing and then forgotten. I always knew having it out there meant it always needs to be part of the plan. So it will be, as much as possible, right? And the same maybe goes with the Hudah AI. Maybe. At some point, you know, when the tech and platforms are at a place where it's easy to manage that stuff, it's like, okay, anything in this little ecosystem, you know, it all matters. Like, nothing is for nothing. Let's peek at NFTs. We have some updates here. Anyway, the Becker thing, though, that might, again, if we just get a pure fun meme coin, could bring some really, really nice energy back here, and I hope it does. NFT volume down yesterday, 23.2 mil cross-chain sales. Sellers down, buyers down, down across the board. Average sale price down. Trade profits, man, 2 mil in the negative. Not great. But volume down because OpenSea. So volume up because of OpenSea, volume down because of OpenSea. What's up, Wes? Good morning. Murray, if I didn't say GM, I think I did, but GMs. Yeah. That Hudah AI, again, it's tricky. You can't train those things. Like, you just can't. These launch pads were weak. Like, they let you just drop a little weak-ass chat agent. Fuck, how many hours spent trying to train that thing, and they're not capable. They're always tied into data that's years old. But that's always out there. There's always, you know, an opportunity to do more with that, which is cool. Top collections here. Let me refresh that. Demarket on top. Demarket's something I use to kind of measure the market. When demarket's on top means the market's usually slow, or there's a big old gaming skin, that may be sold. But demarket's like, right, Counter-Strike skins, Dota, Rust, Team Fortress, stuff like that. But 1.4 million sales, followed by Courtyard. Again, these are pretty consistent performers. So bull market, bear market, usually see these guys up there. Not Courtyard didn't used to be, but now they are. So when these are on top, usually it means market not so hot. And when these are closer to like 5 to 10, well, maybe the market's picking up a little bit, but the PFPs are leapfrog them. Pudgy Penguin's the top PFP collection, followed by Doodles, CryptoPunks, Lil Pudgies, Wizard. They've got their migration that's just happening here. We'll skip these two, unless... No, that's not Hypeo. Quantum Cats, Milady, and I think Gilded Guardians gets pushed up in the top 10. Yeah, we got 2-3 collections to replace there. There we go. There's your top collections. And let's see what our top sales are here. Few CryptoPunks here. There we go. Punk 9813 sells for almost 45 ETH, 121,000 bucks. Look at these big bundles of Wizard, by the way. Yeah, that's related to that, magic internet money. Pretty sure, Dead, if you're still there, that's what that is, right? Pretty sure. So OpenSea drove higher volume end of last week and then early this week, putting a pause to farming. The way that it was, at least, right? People just didn't like the incentivized listing and buying and bidding and all that stuff, right? It's artificial volume, it's artificial sales, and I don't mind it, but it's done, right? So they made the changes here, and their dominance dropped to 46% from 70%, right? They'd flipped Blur. They flipped Blur, which was awesome to see. So they paused the XP for bidding and listing, focused on XP distribution for shipments. So bundle, what is that? Bundled, I don't know what that is actually, on shipments. Bundled XP packages for specific actions. Part of that I know is like holding old collections, and those act as a multiplier, right? Current OS2 shipments will be awarded to users holding NFTs from top volume projects for over 3 months. I really do like that. I really do like that. Good morning, man. Incentivized holding. I want to see incentivized collections, like complete a collection, hold X number of NFTs with whatever trait. Like, I think that'd be a lot of fun. And maybe if you could do that as a group, like we register as a group, and as a group, if we have a Bored Ape, Pudgy Penguin, Doodle, you know what I mean? Like then we get XP. I think that'd be a lot of fun. There's something there. That said, liquidity incentives still seem to be part of the plan, which does make sense, but needs to be guidelines. Yeah. Yep. Still early traders, early OpenSea platform users going to get something, maybe a multiplier, but maybe just straight up stimmy. I hope so. And I'll still say again, I don't buy anything that OpenSea's saying. I think everything is just optics. I think they are, here, check this out. I think they're liars. I hate saying stuff like that and sounding negative, and I don't dislike these guys. Maybe I should, though. But I trust Henry. I get what he's hinting at. And by the way, I don't know, right? The thing that Henry is hinting at, I don't know if it's true. Or no, I know it's true because I know Henry and I believe him. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know the ins and outs of what was going on there. But I believe him. So, like, okay, I see Steve here talking some shit about OpenSea, and it makes me want to chat with, like, I want to DM Steve and say, hey, what do you think about this? Which is Henry's story, which is OpenSea's handing over user data to the SEC. They're not fighting it. They're literally turning over your data, your name, your social, maybe. If OpenSea did a KYC with socials, I don't think they did. But they're giving them your IP, and they're giving them your email address. They're giving them everything they got on you, which is crazy. And I can't believe, look, Henry's got reach, so I'm kind of surprised that didn't catch. But where I'm going with this, guys, is I'm really considering maybe on my own or maybe with Henry making a big push, like pushing that out there on X. I think people would care about that story. I do. Like I can't tell right now if people don't care about the story or they just really haven't heard it and grasped it. But again, cyberkongs have been investigated by the SEC for a year and a half. And in that process, Henry learned that OpenSea's turning over user data, and they're not fighting it. And this is still me reading into what he's saying, but I think they gave I think they gave over user data not of people on the Kong's team, but of people who held Kongs. That's what I think happened. He did say that some Kong holders got a subpoena. Is that the right? I'm trying to think if that was the right thing. But Kong holders, yeah, I think got a subpoena. Yeah, which is crazy. And so Opensea is what's connecting the dots for the SEC. It's crazy. And I think that story needs to be out there, man. Okay, dead confirmed wizard is Magic Internet money. Yep. Cool shit. All right. So that story's a big deal. Also, the story of OpenSea not giving away that $1 million that they set aside to help people fight the SEC. They never even replied to the Kongs. Again, I think everything out of their mouth is pretty much bullshit. And I think if people heard that, somebody like Steve, I think that's not a nothing burger. I think somebody like him would be interested in that. Anyway, really tempted to give him an info dump, but I want Henry to be the guy to say yes or no as far as run with it, or he wants to do it himself. But it's a big story. I think it'll catch if the right people hear it and push it. And I think people do need to hear. I do. I don't think that's a nothing thing. I don't know that OpenSea. Well, no, I do know they're not the good guys. They're not. And this token is them, like we said earlier, trying to take people's money. It is. It is. They're not doing this to be nice and to give back. They're not. They're doing this to give back to their investors. They're trying to take people's money. They are. Abstract. We saw the compromise yesterday on Cardex. People who had interacted lost their ETH. Guys, something like 50 plus ETH was stolen here. I'm going to see if I can find another tweet, but man, I don't think Abstract is making it right. I don't know that they should either, but here's the TLDR. Issues with Cardex. If you ever interacted with the app, revoke your session. Got to do it. Like, very important. As of yesterday, hopefully you did it by now, but if not, you're still compromised. It's not an issue with AGW. That's their wallet. There's no exploit there. It's on this platform specifically. So if you interacted with Cardex, or if you never interacted with Cardex, you're all good. By the way, might be worth going to this and just revoking access to anything you've done there, just because. But look, I think Abstract is in a pretty tricky space. And let me pull up Finn. Actually, hang on. There's a specific message I'm looking for. Let me see. It's basically Abstract's reaction to this thing. Okay, I think I got it here. We have a tweet right from Abstract. Early this morning, team detected an exploit on Cardex. Oh, shit. Cardex exposed the private key to their session of a signer. This allowed an attacker to initiate transactions to Cardex contracts. Got it. So what I'm looking for still... Oh, here we go. We appreciate trust and support of builders. Our focus is working with SEAL 911 to help Cardex remediate the situation and make users whole. That's what I was looking for, was that. Okay, so what I heard is that Abstract wasn't making people whole. And I don't know how I feel about that. This is the consumer chain, right? You, in theory, let's pretend like their thesis played out or their plan played out, and they just onboarded a fuck ton of normies, right? If normies who are not crypto literate got wrecked, and you're basically, they kind of promote this stuff, you know, in a way. Like, they're not promoting it, man, but they have this curated application list, right? You want to go on Abstract, they're spotlighting this shit. That doesn't mean that Cardex was ever up here. I don't know. But it's like, are they responsible for the apps that are here? I think no. I think no. So I can argue both sides of this thing as far as how it should be handled. Should Abstract make people whole? Should they be refunding that 50 plus ETH? Or does that set a super bad precedent where anytime something bad happens on chain, people are like, Abstract, you got to pay us, you got to make us whole. And that's the problem. I don't think they can set that precedent because this stuff happens in crypto. Same time, again, the first one on the consumer crypto chain, and you feel like and this is where I might be wrong. You feel like they've vetted these projects. They haven't, clearly. And nor do I think they should have to. Thank you for the Pangu, man. Appreciate that. So it's like they were in a no-win situation. If they reimburse people, they set that precedent. If they don't, people are like, well, you're consumer crypto. What are you going to do when there's something even bigger that impacts like normies? There's a Cardex scam badge? What? Hang on. How do you get it? Is that real? I hope that's real. By the way, XP hit. I didn't cross 10K. I'll definitely hit 10K next week. But I'm in the top 10% for XP, which is awesome. I want to push. I want to get way higher. Oh, God damn it, Dead. It's not real. Can't believe anything he said. No, I'm kidding. Dead's awesome. It's funny. Dude, no kidding. That's pretty cool. Smart fam, right? Oh, dude, for real. Yeah, Walshy crushes here. Walshy, out of our gang, right? We've got, Walshy's told you, but our small little gang, we had some killers. Our gang, when we started, my little group called Non-Fungible Idiots, and it started with like a very small group, just 10 of us. It was Carlini. You guys might know Carlini from NBA Top Shot. At some point was like top 2 or 3 or 5 NBA Top Shot holders, traders. Worked with Pranksy on NFT boxes, launched Penelope's Country Club. We had Pranksy in the group, Eclectic Method. If you guys don't know, by the way, I've not talked about him and to him in a minute, and he's fucking awesome. You guys would know Eclectic Method. You know the chest thump music video, Wolf on Wall Street? That's him. Anyway, awesome fucking dude. One of our OG idiots. Consider him a friend. He's an awesome guy. Anyway, he was one of our OG idiots. Who else? Henry, of course. Joe from the afternoon show. Who else? I'm trying to think. We've got hang on. Endless Traveler works with Pixel Vault. Trying to think of the guys who work in the space right now. Walshy, of course, was with Avastars. A couple other guys, but the point there was it was a small group of guys who work in the space and do cool shit, and that was our group. That's where we we learned together, we traded together, we did well together. It was really fucking cool. Yo, good morning, man. Good to see you. Yeah, it was a killer group. We did very well, but it's so important. You got to make these little alpha groups and learning groups. You have to, and it's how you win here. I saw a really great tweet from Legendary yesterday, and he's right. Your net worth or something, or it's the average of the 5 people, the 5 closest people around you, and it's really true. It's really true. And if you're not doing well, if you're not trading well, all that stuff, definitely look at that close circle. Chances are they're probably not either. But if you are doing well, I bet you your close group of 5 or so friends probably doing well as well. And maybe this is where you got to adjust those plans too. You do. You need to. I know this IRL. When I hung around with I've got some friends that are very, very successful. And when I hung around with them, I was never more motivated. And I was never more successful. And I'll say this, just being honest, I've not hung out with anybody. And I felt it. I'm not trading well. I'm not playing well. Both IRL and then here on chain, like I'm not active. Something to keep in mind, something we all got to change, I think, or work on. It's a work in progress always. Super Rare guys shutting down their Discord. This was a little art comment. I don't think Luke's here still, but I don't get this, by the way. But after much thought, we made the difficult decision to close our Discord server. No longer aligns with their evolving mission. I don't get it. Too expensive to keep running? Pay, some staff to run this thing? I don't get it, but a couple good points here. First off, that it's not expensive to run. It's probably more just the time to manage it and the risk. Believe me, these Discords are a risk. I get shit in the CryptoBats server because you can't post GIFs, you can't post links, and you can't post GIFs because it's a URL and it gets zapped by our moderation tool. But it's that aggressive because Discord's the home for scams. And so maybe for them, it's not worth keeping this thing open if they can't put a ton of time on it. When you know you're going to get malicious links there, you definitely are. No matter how tight it is. you're going to get them. That said, some of these guys, good point is in like, dude, there's a wealth of great info and knowledge and history in that server, and they shut that down. It's gone. So what people are asking is that they maybe just archive it instead, which I think that's a better idea. Like, lock it all down, no more posting, no nothing going forward, but keep it open so people can go and relive stuff and search through, and maybe keep like one general chat open and, even a disclaimer there, pinned front and center, like you're at your own risk for anything that happens here. We're not moderating it anymore. Because it reminds me like A Lot of Money. You guys know A Lot of Money? By the way, Homer, if you don't know A Lot of Money, I got to put him on your radar. Dude. One of the coolest motherfuckers ever in this space. Passed away a few years ago. But one of these like OG crypto artists who just so fucking cool. One of my favorite artists here, period. And got to know him also early on with NFT boxes. It was awesome. It was like, dude, we had so much fun back then. A Lot of Money and X-Copy and Eclectic, all these guys, right? It was like, it was a really fun party-ish atmosphere. We did party. We did parties. Eclectic Method hosted. He DJ'd a party for us. He's so fucking cool. Again, passed away a few years ago with cancer. But dude is one of the most talented guys out there, period. And there's a lot of guys who you can see are very inspired by his style. This was his NFT boxes piece. Awesome fucking dude and artist. And here was Angie Taylor's party for him. I was there. He was a different dude. And by the way, you see here's his art. He's the best. He's the fucking best. Anyway, NFT boxes was a special time. We had this phase, and it was, I'm telling you guys, it was very much this cool little friend group. Like, this is where we all hung out. X-Copy was there. Again, Eclectic and Coldy and Angie Taylor, right? Angie Taylor, who watches this show. It was special, dude. One of the most special times we had in the space, and it was like our own cabal, and it was an art cabal, and it wasn't about trading. It was about us just vibing over crypto art. Incredible stuff. X-Copy, is a legend. But Homer, I am and I'm not. Like, good example, X-Copy. Know him. I want to qualify that. I don't know him today. Like, I have a lot of people that I know from working here and hanging out with them, and at previous times, years ago, like, being friends with people then, especially, because it was different back then. The space was so small, and everybody seemed to know everybody, and you really felt like you're pioneering some shit together. So I know a lot of people. But people today, like even our idiots group, we're not active traders now, right? We're not. There's not people going out hunting alpha and we're not grinding. That's what's missing today that we had back then and what we were all doing together, right? So, like, well-connected, I know plenty of people, but these are not, like, they're not friends, and we're not putting in work together. How about that? And I do consider all of them friends. I do. And especially you guys. But again, because we're friends, and you guys see how much we do not trade together, exactly that. It all changes if we all decide, like, dude, if we all huddled up and said, guys, what we used to do, we used to be gangsters at trade. We used to be all fucking day exploring, learning, sharing. And it's like, if we all recommit to getting back into that again, different story. But we stopped, and we haven't done that in probably a year or two. Oh, spiritually. Gotcha. Dude, the mushrooms. Oh, we need to have our chat too, by the way. I know we're a month plus overdue for that. We got to make that happen. Hopefully, maybe this week, if you can, and I think I can later this week. Either way, we need to make that happen. But yeah, I am spiritually connected because I told my wife this the other day too. I'm like, so my wife and I for years didn't get along. Like, this was, COVID times and stuff. And everything's changed, the past 6-ish months or whatever. Like, we're as good as ever. But I told her, like, mushrooms changed me back then. Like, I am not the same person as before all that in a good way. Anything else here? Let's see. So super rare Discord. Bye-bye. Dog Solana today. Cool shit. Monad testnet today. Yeah, today. Monad testnet's going live today, guys. Half a second block times, really fast. I don't think we knew it was going to be that fast. 57 validators doesn't sound like much at all, but this is testnet. Keeping our eyes here. Keeping our eyes here does mode. I don't know, guys. Here's what Monad has that nobody else has, and it's a big deal. I'm with you, dude. You know? Yep. I feel that so hard. What Monad has that nobody else has? Do you guys know? Do you guys know the answer to this? And by the way, Monad NFTs will be on Magic Eden. Trick question, maybe? It's not. It's like trivia. What does Monad have that nobody else has? And it actually matters. I think that exists already. Also, why? I asked that for most stuff. Why? What's the point? Also, I need to grow some mushrooms. That'd be awesome. Does anybody know why Monad has an advantage that nobody else has, or what that advantage is? Give another 10 seconds for somebody to answer. See, this is the shit. If I had the whitelist to give away, whitelist would be the prize. Oh, there's a little Opensea comment from G-Funk. Again, not like in the fungible, not like in the fake volume. I don't know if that's real. By the way, I know I'm all over now. Sammy predicting 33 per yap. Hang on, what would that give me? Hang on, let's see. I don't think so much, but 33 times 55? That'd be an $1,800 stimmy. Okay, I could use that for fucking sure. Dead Chogstar. Is that a person? Oh, looks like it. Okay. You're on the right track. That's not it. But maybe it is. If Dead is saying that's what they got, what is it? A new mint on Monad? Maybe that's a big old deal. No, what Monad has that nobody else has that actually matters. I think it does matter. They have one of the biggest names in I hate to say crypto, but NFTs for sure. Thread Guy. Thread Guy is like their KOL. Thread Guy is like he's their paid KOL. Thread Guy, I believe, will be shilling the fuck out of Monad, and it matters. Is it enough to make a blockchain? I don't think so, but is it enough to bring some energy and some hype and maybe get the degen side of this going in a way that Abstract doesn't have still? I think Abstract is phenomenal. I think it's going to be amazing. I think Abstract's going to be the biggest thing. As far as L2s go, I think it's going to be the biggest. I think in the future, Abstract could flip Solana, be competitive with Base. I really do believe that. That's down the road, and if things go according to their plans, right? I think they'll be that big. The Thread Guy. There we go. Homer, I think you'd like him. I do like Thread Guy a lot. I think from listening to plenty of his interviews, I think he's not the smartest guy in the world. By the way, he's not, and he says that. But I think he's got like social IQ. You know what I mean? He's good at having conversations. I think he's very thoughtful with his I like him. Again, he's not like high IQ dev. I'm not saying he's a dummy either. He's definitely not. His like picture your character creator and you allocate points to stats and whatever. He'd have normal intelligence, but if there's like a social intelligence, it's maxed out. He's gifted. He's a really, really gifted dude. Even here, when he comes out and defended himself with the stuff, he just says it in a way that makes it's relatable, and he gets his point across very well. He's very, very good at getting his point across. And I just noticed with interviews, he's really good at asking direct questions in a way that people don't feel threatened to. Like, he's really good. He's really talented. Dude, his hair is fucking magic. I know people hate it. And I know in 15 years he's going to look back at these videos and pictures and hate it. Well, you got to do it while you can. Anyway, Thread Guy's like the, at least was, yeah, there we go. Like, he's like official Monad spokesman. I do think that matters. I do think that moves the needle a bit. Like CBB was like kind of to me, the face of not steady teddies of Barachain. Even if he's not, to me he was, and he's not big enough. He's not. Thread guy is different. Thread guy, if he wanted, could move markets. That said, this controversy about Libra and whether he did or didn't do anything, and I think he didn't. He said he didn't. I'm trusting the guy. I don't think he did anything crazy here. But he said he doesn't want to shill meme coins anymore. Like, he's not going to do that on his streams. He doesn't even know if he's streaming anymore. So I wonder if this stuff is going to change his relationship with Monad in any way. Could. But that's the big old X factor for Monad. It's Thread guy. Nobody else has that guy. Not in this capacity. Hey, let's peek at... Anyway, keep our eye on Monad testnet today. Really curious here. Let's peek at... I'm going to boogie here in a minute. But, oh my God. Ouch. I'm kind of surprised here. Kind of surprised. Also, I'm going to be all over the place, but maybe Binance listing for Kaito, possibly. Man, I can't wait to see, dude. I hope it's a good chunk. I really do hope we eat. Most of us are, man. It's crazy. You know what I think too? I think the young kids right now with the poofy afros and the forward hair. I think all of them are bald. I think so. Just something I think I'm noticing. I know it's the trendy hair and shit, but I think I don't know, dude. I think whatever's going on out there that's causing that to happen so much earlier, right? Because it's a thing, dude. I'm making shit up right now. I don't think there's ever been so many bald people, but I think these kids are fucked. Dude, wild. Solana and Base almost same market caps here. Other chains catching up here, actually. They are. But under 6 billion market cap for AI. I man. Yep. I waited a little too long, kinda, I think. Not crazy. But I'll tell you what, when I was losing mine, I thought I had one last little bit of time, and so I had a mohawk. It wasn't good, man. It was not fucking good. It wasn't awful, but it's a problem. It was a problem. Anyway, under $6 billion market cap. And does it bounce back? Dude, nothing will change my mind that this is a $100 billion ecosystem. Nothing will change my mind about it. When you have people talking about trillions coming into this market, trillions, a multi-trillion-dollar AI agent ecosystem, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. Dude, I was, not because of the Mohawk, I was a piece of shit for a while. I just, yeah. That nothing to do with the Mohawk, but maybe it was in that time, Yeah. Dude, I was fucking out of control for years. In a good way, fun and safe and all that stuff, but you know what I mean? Yeah, certainly most of my life gave no fucks. Dude, people probably wouldn't even... I'm pretty real on this. I can say, dude, you don't get my stupid side so often here. You know what's fucked up, and I gotta fix this? When the market is up, and I'm not stressed about whatever IRL shit and money and all that stuff, and you've sensed it here and there, the vibe changes a little. It's way lighter, and I shit talk more and whatever. There's just a different vibe. That's the side that is more, really, really me. And it doesn't come out here much, and I'm working on that. I am working on that. I feel like I'm a little too professional here still, which I know how to do that. You know, years of working in corporate America, I know how to do that. But part of it's a shtick. Like part of that's an act, and I'd much rather be like way, way, way more authentic. It's close, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I believe you with that, Homer. What's that, Benny? What do you mean? Glasses? Dude, Murray, if you're still watching, you're fucking great, man. I was just seeing your reply to the tweet. Okay, I want to peek if there's anything else going on out there. Let me go through the bookmarks. Dude, did you guys see that Drake? Um, did you guys see that Drake drone footage? Oh, no, 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 no. No, I'm not that. You know what? I could tell you I've had, yeah, I think, well, I was going to say, I think everybody's had little times like that. And maybe not, though. But no, I've had, I think like most people, like periods where I'd like punch shit like the wall or whatever, but not often. Few times in my life. No, never like that. I mean more like, I think like wild, like partying kind of stuff and like not giving a fuck about whatever. You know what I mean? Just like really normal shit. But, um, like, yeah, I good chunk of my adult life was on drugs and just being kind of wild. At the same time as always managing, I've always worked, always had a good career, and I had a family young. Like I was married at 24, and I think my son I was 27 when I had him, so like relatively young for all that stuff. But like, if I go hard at this stuff, and trust me, I can go way fucking harder at something I'm trying to like. It's just juggling so much. I want to focus, but when I do something, I go full fucking throttle, and that applies to like being wild IRL. You know. But yeah, mushrooms changed everything. It's the best. Okay. Again, one last little scan here. The Drake thing, by the way. Actually, hang on. Two things. I want to look at some Grok footage. Make Portal 2 using Grok 3. Not interesting. Not interesting. Build games with Grok 3. Not interesting. Not interesting. God damn it. Please show something fun. I'm sure this is amazing. But no. Where's the Drake shit? Oh, dude, this is so fucking funny. All right, somebody bought some OMBs. What's up, music? All right, somebody bought some OMBs. And the seller inscribed a message and sent it to the buyer. Like fucking poking at him. So this dude buys these OMBs. It looks like 0.125 for the green eyes. And the dude inscribes a message, says green eyes will be 0.08 5 minutes after mint. And you're spending almost in it, and I think it's cut off there. He's like literally provoking this fucker, telling him he just bought something that'll be half off in a couple days. Fucking wild. People are savage. Savage. Absolutely crazy, man. Incredible things. All right. I don't know if I got the Drake thing bookmarked. I thought I did. If not, I'm going to go find it. Yeah, let me find it. We'll end on that. Drake drone. Crazy shit. Check this out. Somebody flew a drone up to Drake's penthouse. This is in like Australia. I don't know if there's audio. Yeah, there is. Yeah, check this out. Dude flies a drone. Is this set up? Is this fake? All right, now I think that's fake because I don't know if somebody's at the ground, it depends where the person is. I don't know if the reach. No, that's stupid. I think the reach is that far. Dude, there's a plane up there. Like, drones are dangerous. Is this real? Also, people clowning him for this pose right here. There we go. Dude, come on. Incredible. That's everywhere now. That's all over. Fucking game over for this guy. Oh my god, dude. Dude, that's the best thing I've seen today. It's unbelievable. All right, let's do one quick scan. Feel like there's something else cool out there. Maybe not. Maybe we covered it all. We usually do. Binance broccoli dilemma. Multiple tokens or one true leader. Huh. Yeah, it's tricky for them to pick what to list here. Broccoli CZ's dog, right? Here, let's see what B-Check's got for us. The Hayden thing we talked about. Let's see. Portnoy's Greed 2. MicroStrategy, raising funds to buy more Bitcoin. Yep. Nate Geraci, we talked about that. By the way, I need to get Nate lined up on this show. I need to get Nate back on here. Again, when Nate comes on next time, it'll be his third appearance, and he gets an official nickname. We're going to dub him ETF God. Or what? Maybe we can have the community vote. But TLDR, I need to get Nate on more often. He's got to be like a core part of the show. I would love it if Nate would come on like once a week or every other week for like a 5-minute check-in on ETFs, something like that. I bet I would kind of think he'd do it. He's a cool dude. He's a cool fucking dude. Yeah, I think we covered all that shit. I think we got it. Damn, 3 broccolis, huh? And dude, yes sir, Benny, right? Like what a place. Kaito is. Oh, let's see. Let me see if we got any price predictions here. Again, I think people are they're confusing Kaito with Yaps. We'll see. But 1.3, almost $1.3 billion FDV. Yeah, I don't think I'm curious. Like I've got a reason to be curious. I've got a few Yaps, but goddamn, wish I pushed. But we will see. All right, guys. I think I'll call it there. We'll go through the shill one last time. Make sure you subscribe here on SlamX Official over on YouTube. Actually, I'm going to drop the abstract link again, just so you guys can bookmark it. And soon, I bet they'll have notifications when we stream. So there's abstract. Bookmark it, whatever. Follow the Swarm_AI. Tomorrow, again, no show this afternoon, no Swarm Report. But tomorrow, Swarm Report with our special fucking guest, Kindred AI. Whitelist giveaway will be on this show. We'll have like a retweet Twitter picker thing. Somebody's going to win. I have 1 or 2 whitelist to give away. Maybe I have 3, but I'm trying to hold one of them to give away to you guys. So like what I might do is if I give away 2 on the tweet tomorrow, I might save 1, whatever number I have to work with. I might save 1 till I figure out the right way to give it away to this community here. But you don't want to miss this show. And again, if you do miss it, catch the replay over on YouTube. Very excited for this. Guys, I hope your day is excellent. Fucking excellent. And I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Normal time tomorrow. We'll be back to normal. So anyway, have a great day, fam. Appreciate you showing up early. We'll see you.